So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age.
Haaland! It's a promising position. And it's Berger. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Norway would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Ball's out once more. Pedro Porro. And here's Perez. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Bob. Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that's a dangerous ball. Shoots! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. Haaland. Good purposeful running this. Good ball, good take. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's hoisted clear. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. That's a cute ball. And the pass is intercepted. Cross in. Nice looking ball. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Morata. Odegaard spots it and intercepts. Odegaard. That's a throw. It's a throw in. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. This might... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri. Now it's Morata. That's been slipped through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back.
Norway truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Haaland. Big chance! 5 minutes till the break. Played into space out wide. And a shot! Morata. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, delightful ball. It's Perez! They would have been... In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be
and he's managed to get rid.
Time.
Taken back almost at once. Now he's off and running. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Sure to watch the screen for
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ødegaard. Here's Berger. And that has put paid to that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! Decent chance! Now, oh, what has happened here? Pedro Porro. Bout of passing here, really easy. Chance! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, what? Can he finish? Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Morata! And that was very necessary. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Spain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bob looking... Oh no, this does not look good. Kubasi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Berger. Now it's Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. Tries a shot! Yes, it's there! That was a given. It always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 65 minutes is number 20, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Torres. It's played through for him. An uncompromising challenge. That'll be a throw-in. Norway have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Norway really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through. Tries to play it through. It's a searching pass. He's gone for goal!
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! And he's found the net! Norway are back in business! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking to play him in. Perez. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Norway displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Out to the right, Bob. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, and he's Perez! It's run loose here. Østigard. Ryerson. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for the run. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, super find. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Berger gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time.
Security staff for each block.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Ødegaard! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Perez. Pedri, he's got away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fabian Ruiz, picked out, takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Norway are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. He's onside! Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Oh, good take in a good area. He can get that clear. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Haaland shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. One 0.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Pedro Porro steps up for his penalty. Oh, he's hit it over!
It's a technical no-no. He got underneath it.
Norway with this chance to pull two clear. Off the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So, the second man in line.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue.
That's well disguised. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Morata is the third man to step forward. Oh, quite remarkable miss.
Oh, that was extremely sloppy.
Norway are looking for comfort. And the lead is 2. Spain are looking to save match point. Sticks it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
He must, but can he? What poise! What noise! 3-3. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
The margin of error is 0. And that has lifted the roof. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
I'd like to draw your
How would you
attention to the
summarise what
screen
we've seen
right
today
now
then,
for
Jim?
information on
Norway
the shuttle
can be
system.
really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries to pass it through. Hazard gets into a good position. It's crossed into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And it's Rosicki. Oh, that's a key interception. Rosicki does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabriel. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol. Haaland. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's been shifted off it. Hazard picks it up out wide.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Alexander-Arnold. Hazard gets a foot in here. Now it's Raul. Park Ji-sung. And it's Rosicki. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Oh, smashing header! And for a moment, time stood still. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Haaland. Pass is just off target. Turns and goes back. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Olise. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played out to the left flank. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Raul. It's Hazard! Can he get it through? Rosicki! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dealt with nicely, but... Roll! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. This looks promising. Takes a shot! And he'll shoot here! Azar. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, they've got it again. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vardiol. And it's Rosicki. And it's Azar. Van Bouten. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Raul. Now it's Olise. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Rosicki. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Decent chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To open the scoring. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Marcó en el minuto 52 el dorsal 7. Rosicki.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's managed to get free. And that's an errant pass. Rosicki. The pass has gone astray. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, not quite. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through, so back it comes. Hazard. Haaland is onto this. The muscular approach does pay off here. Out to the left it goes. Nice bit of trickery. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka. And he's gone searching crossfield. Searching pass he's played there. Defending was strong and firm. Olise, it's a pretty loose pass. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Now it's Rodri. Rodri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're back on the ball again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rosicki, and that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Olise. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in...
Oh no, this does not look good. Rosicki goes looking wide. Saka. Over to the other side.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely weighted ball. Olise's cross. Sanchez with the clearance. Van Dijk proves too strong. He's being urged to shoot. Looking to play him in. There's the header! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, some tackle that. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Rosicki. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. And it's Hazard. Ball is over the line. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well measured. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Nice control. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Back into the middle. Can he finish? Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Bouten. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Vardiol. And Gabriel, Sanchez, Rodri, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rodri, and it's Pedri. Gabriel. And that's really well manoeuvred. Olise tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the keeper. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rosicki trying to keep this in. Stood up well to him there. Rosicki. And they've got a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Olise in acres of space out wide. Crunching tackle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid have it back and can go again. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Olise, and he plays one through. Roll! Oh no, what has happened here? Brzezinski.
Un minuto de descuento.
Here's Rodri. Saka gets across to intercept that. Park Ji-sung. And this is Raul. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rodri. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The major moment in the game. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And he's in, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance, surely! And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Decent chance! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's found a way through. Messi. Haaland. And a chance! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vardiol. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really... He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saka.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Swung over. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Not the most accurate pass. Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Games hinge on moments like this. And he's denied! And here's Azar. Saka has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk. And that's a throw-in. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Saka did well to stay calm there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Rosicki did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land.
Bangladesh clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. It's Azar! And that is wildly off target.
Bangladesh certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vardiol is there, and he can pick it up. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rodri.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pass is just off target. Now this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold goes back to front. Now it's Olise. It's played through for him. And Park Ji-sung! And he thumps it clear. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Raul is onto it in a flash. Rosicki aimed beyond the defence. Sanchez is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...